This is some of what Abdul Jabbar al-Ahmed left behind. He was detained by regime forces in March 2012 in a town near the Turkey-Syria border.
He was detained in Bab al-Hawa Square. He was just a civilian. There was a journalist with him. They went to Bab al-Hawa town to buy some stuff and fuel. Then they were captured there.
After he was captured, the regime demanded that his brother Abdulaziz hand himself in. He was wanted for protesting against the regime.
They said, "Give us old Abdulaziz and we will release Abdul Jabbar." We asked why. They said for protesting against the regime. We refused and told them Abdul Jabbar didn't go to any protests. He's not a military person. He's a civilian who's just 24 years old.
The family says they tried everything to get their son out of prison. The last bit of information they received about him was in 2015. But then they received a notice from the regime telling them Abdul was dead.
We used to hope that in each amnesty decree, we wished that his release will be close. But yesterday we were surprised by the news.
In the last few weeks, hundreds of Syrian families have learned from the regime that their missing relatives have been declared dead. No one knows how many died or how. Human rights groups say since the war began 7 years ago, tens of thousands of people have disappeared in government jails. And the documents are an acknowledgement by the regime that many died in custody. Abdul Jabbar's father says he believes he has now lost all his children to the war. And the death notices are just another way for the regime to break the spirit of the people who have opposed it. Aishe Jamal, TRT World.